And now you drunk, you drunk. Now you drunk, you drunk. And now you drunk, you drunk. And now you drunk. And now you drunk.
I didn't realise that for a good time.
Is this a working class budget? Happy in job as cheap whip?
Thank you for that.
All right.
Much appreciated.
All right.
Is there any extra cash for schools? Is this a working class budget? Are you making the middle classes pay? And the smaller sacrifices, tax. Is this enough to keep Wales voting Labour? Is Cardiff Bay happy?
Oh, good morning. Oh, there's lots.
Is this a working class budget? Enough to save Starmer?
At Gore's, we believe design transforms life itself. Meet the creative mind behind the interiors of Gore Chrysalis, Mr. Sachin Chavan.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sachin Chavan. I'm principal designer of Design Studio Occurring. If I have to describe the clubhouse in one word, so that would be piece of art.
Inspired by Art Deco, Gore Chrysalis reflects the French concept of art de voir, meaning the art of seeing. Here, interiors become experiences that delight, engage, and inspire.
Art the void is not only just putting the art, but also perceiving the subtle textures, forms, detailing, and the sculpted lighting. So it is about that. It is not just placing art in the corner. So we are considering each and every wall as a canvas. So basically, and each and every corner. Again, the brief was from Mr. Sarthak of Gore. He wanted that clubhouse to be Instagrammable. It has to be young. It has to be new age.
Our interiors blend beauty with function, using materials sourced locally and globally, creating spaces residents will want to return to day after day.
What we are going to achieve is like the clubhouse for everyone. The design and the colors and the textures and everything that should appeal age group of the people, whether it is kids or mid-aged people or senior citizen. It has to be comfortable for everyone. It has to be appealing for everyone.
A clubhouse where every age feels at home and every detail feels inspired, because what is to become of life without some beauty in it?
With high-rise buildings, metro connectivity, and numerous other facilities, now Noida is no less than a world-class city. However, a city like this is incomplete without an advanced eye care facility. That's why North India's best private eye care network, Centre for Sight, is now at Spectrum Mall, Noida. At Centre for Sight Noida, you get complete eye care under one roof. World-class technology, latest equipment, and well-trained staff are well utilized to serve the patients. The facility houses experienced eye specialists from AIIMS and leading reputed medical colleges so that every patient receives the best treatment and care. Centre for Sight Noida offers solutions for multiple eye ailments ranging from cataract, glaucoma, retina to advanced specs removal LASIK procedures such as SMILE and Contura Vision, all under one roof. Not only that, you also get 100% genuine medicines from the in-house pharmacy. We also have a CFS Vision store in this facility with diverse options to choose from, including the leading Indian and international brands to help you see better.
Here we are offering you the complete range of refractive surgeries from LASIK, eye LASIK, SMILE and Contura under one roof. You can come here and avail the facilities according to the need of your eye.
To know more about our services, visit Centre for Sight, Spectrum Mall, Noida today. Centre for Sight. Every eye deserves the best.
In addition to
Is this enough to save Labour?
I'm sorry. Say again. Go on. Yes.
On the Bradford stuff, what is she doing?
She's speaking to ordinary people.
Yeah, so is it just a throw?
It'll just be a throw. And I think the focus is on
how do I...
what do people want. It's our business correspondent.
Assessing what people want.
What people want from the budget, yeah. You're speaking to people all morning.
Thank you. So it's not just Joe Public, it's sort of... It's sort of opinion formers in Bradford and that sort of stuff.
She's done a bit of that and a bit of, I think she's out and about somewhere. She's done a bit of you. The question
No, I'm just doing that.
classes pay? Is this a budget for voters or MPs? Is the cabinet behind this?
I can't see them as yet, but yes, I'll have a quick look at them.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
Yep. Yeah, talking. What's that? Yeah. Okay.
Are you shouting at that?
That's right.
What are you shouting? Is it make or break?
Hello, Moto.
Introducing Moto G57 Power. Be unstoppable.
Safe Starmer. Nice. Nice and alliterative vibes there. See what you're doing. Nice.
Morning, sir. Thank you.
Is this a working class budget?
Won't be long to wait now. Do you want to add the independent person?
Yeah. Just go around this way.
Is this a budget for MPs or voters?
Do you want me to put this one? No. Oh, I see, okay.
Will this budget save Starmer? Are you making the middle classes pay?
Very well. George? Yeah. You do that in my back. Is that your back out? Yeah, that's right.
Is the welfare bill being cut? You make the middle classes pay for this?
We just have a quick run through. Line from down to I'm Christian Frey. This is who's on auto cue.
Right.
Well, that's the first question.
Is that because you'd have to stand and pretend to look interested?
Our energy bill is going to get cut. Middle class is paying for this.
Can we just check that this was right? Naomi, are you just scroll up and down? Yeah. Hi, yeah, just have a quick run through to make sure this all works. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking about Christian Frey. This is the economies. The cabinet meeting is underway here in Downing Street ahead of Rachel.
I will talk at this level, maybe this level if I get.
The cabinet meeting is underway here. Yep. And it's gone. So stop it. It's got to mix it. We're mixing it here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, they were just testing guest line. Okay. Okay. How are you doing? Live from there. All right. Live from Downing Street, I'm Christian Fraser. This is BBC News. The cabinet meeting is underway here in Downing Street ahead of Rachel Reeve's budget announcement this afternoon, in which she will lay out her tax and spending plans to Parliament. We will have special coverage. Chancellor says she will make fair and necessary choices to ease the cost of living, but will it be enough to ease the concerns of the markets? A bit slow for me. Just scroll a bit quicker. Can't get Lewis. Yeah. All right. Okay. Live from Downing Street, I'm Christian Fraser. This is BBC News. The cabinet meeting is underway here in Downing Street ahead of Rachel Reeve's budget announcement this afternoon, in which she will lay out her tax and spending plans to Parliament. We will have special coverage. The Chancellor says she will make fair and necessary choices to ease the cost of living, but will it be enough to ease the concerns of the markets? Budget Day. We are in Downing Street, outside number 11, where in just a few hours' time, Chancellor Rachel Reeves will emerge and reveal to us the famous red box and the budget she hopes will shore up her position and that of the embattled Prime Minister. It is a cold, frosty morning here in London. The Cabinet Secretaries have just gathered in number 10 to hear what the budget will mean for each of their departments. And it does feel as if we've been through quite a few iterations of this budget already. There was the total rise in income tax and then the rapid retreat from it. This week we've been trying for a whole smaller tax rises to fill a £30 billion fiscal hole. Now at the last budget, Rachel Reeves gave herself just a sliver of headroom, which always increases the risk that the Chancellor will be blown off course. And behind it all lies the central problem that the UK faces: weak growth, high spending, and in recent years, overly optimistic forecasting from the OBR. There will be a downgrade, we're told today, in the productivity forecast. This week, she asked the fractious left of the party to be patient and to back the whole package, not cherry-pick the parts that they like best. The question now is whether she can deliver something credible enough for the markets and reassuring enough for our own bank pensions. With me in Downing Street to guide us through the day, Nick and Andrew Vecchi. Welcome to you both. Jeff,
I mean, it's make or break in the sense that if she gets this right, she might buy herself a bit more. How many times have we seen big questions about her future, about the Prime Minister's future, over unforced errors? A lot of MPs extremely unhappy with what's been going on behind both of these doors over the last few weeks. Is it the case that if this goes badly wrong, the Chancellor is done? Probably not immediately, in the sense that there isn't an obvious mechanism by which the Labour Party will start to change things. But be under no illusion, politically, this is a huge moment. It's been on the back foot for months, but we've struggled to set a narrative of what it wants to do with power. Today will be an attempt to change that. We've got a lot of the detail in there just now. I'm sure Rachel Reeves is giving them her pitch for why this is the budget that we need to deliver. She's been doing that all week actually. On Monday she was speaking to Bank House Labour and telling them that this was going to be a budget that was difficult and necessary. And I think that probably gives us a sense of where we're going to be this afternoon. There's going to be some stuff in there that's really unpopular. We've got a lot of criticism over the next 24 or 48 hours. But it feels, Christian, that when you look at what we know is in there, what we think is in there, what might be in there, it feels like a budget that is aimed at Rachel Reeves' heart. It's going to matter how this goes down. The markets, of course, it's going to matter how this goes down. The business world will be some pretty unhappy for what we've done so far. When you look at things like scrapping the changeable cap, you look at tax rises that come in, you look at the mansion tax reform that ends up taking, you look at the promise not to be spending more cash for the NHS, more money to tax cost of living. That's the sort of stuff the Labour MPs will chew your ear off about. So I think a lot of them by tonight might be pretty tacked. As ever, we're working on the previews, which are designed to set the agenda for number 11. The devil seems to be shaped.
Andy, look, I mean, all government.
Rachel Reeves has urged them to do that. It's a couple of hours until she emerges from number 11 with her red box. She will be aware that there is talk in Westminster about the future of her and of Keir Starmer, and whether they can go the distance, given that the change they promised in the election has been slow to materialise. They face threats from the left and from the right. He knows this budget has to land well. With Labour MPs, with the markets, he's promised no return to austerity, but no borrowing spree either, and of course with the public, this government is looking for She says it will be a Labour budget to help those with the lowest income, so expect essentially to be a rise in the national living wage to £12.71 an hour, putting about £1,000 into the pocket of people on those lowest incomes, and Labour MPs also likely get something they can push for, which is the lifting of the two-child cap benefits. So how will it be paid for? Is the big question that we're expecting. Not one big lever to raise £7 or £8 billion. Income tax, they dropped that idea. There's been a whole range of tax rises. We expect people with high value homes, savers, certain saving their pensions. So there's a question about how it will go down, when to advise the government any time, any goodwill,
while maybe offering you some sweet
like cheaper energy. Thank you. I'll see you at 10.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of points there, Christian. What you think?
Thank you. You stay here.
Just do balance money coming out, coming and going. Actually, there have been 5 times since 1975.
11.
And over the last 125 years, only 14 times in the last 125 years, the budget's been surplus. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily, because in most of those years we've had much higher economic growth than in the last 15, when we concentrated so hard on austerity. The Chancellor's job is not just to be a steward of the public finances.
How is your analysis? It's not that
When the government's in
is there a U-turn in your thing?
So when the government's in surplus, that's not necessarily a good thing for households and firms. So on the one hand, people want the public finances.
Yep, see fine.
She'll want to reassure the markets. She doesn't want the bond market to take fright like it did later.
You've got all the gear, you've got all the gear.
But it's not, it's a bit of a false dichotomy to say if you depart at all from your self-imposed fiscal targets when the markets are going to sell off. But change those targets.
I'll be back at 10, technically, if you want coffee.
What are they?
Sure.
This is the government says in 2 years' time we want to be spending less than we're getting in on day-to-day stuff like benefits and civil servant salaries. Okay, so that's been a promise around about 99%. The number of times that promise has actually been met? Once. 2000, 2001. That's right, exactly. So you've got and what use is it to have somebody give you a forecast 3 years from now, which is very likely not to come true? So just to give you one example. Well, there is an argument about that. We have a situation where the OBR, which has been there since 2010, and before 2010, everything hangs on its forecast. And there's a question here as to whether the forecast is rather the actual strong. So, these starts to work out what's going to happen to the possibilities when but to start with the forecast 3 years from now, work backwards, and then set your policy based on that. A lot of people are now questioning whether that's a sensible framework. Much longer time. So what do you think net zero, for example? You never found any time difference. Think of the things that you actually see in Labour water. Again, be really general about it. Decent salary, yes, should be paying more tax. We were just talking about. Maybe if you've got an electric car, you're going to be paying a bit more tax because there's going to be
charge per mile you've got. And one of the really interesting things that's perhaps a bit misunderstood about this budget is when you speak to MPs from both sides, particularly Labour MPs, they think that scrapping the future policy is the right thing to do, and they don't think it's popular. And polling actually suggests it's really unpopular with a lot of people who might actually be Labour voters. So there's a thought in this that's going to be really complicated. And I suppose the ultimate test over the next few days, when people at home sit down and use the budget calculators or figure out all the things that are going to matter to them, is do they feel, one, are you better off, or two, do they think it's fair? Because a lot of people, I suspect, will be prepared to do a bit more tax. They think it's competitive. The danger for the government is that if the story the taxes that people can slowly realise that they're a better deal, and with the spending already set out, they don't feel like they've seen the benefits.
Well, our special coverage will begin around 11:15, just ahead of the Chancellor. Watching BBC News, so it's going to look a little bit wider. Here's our correspondent. Okay. What's next? Can we just start? Sorry, say that again. The director just needs to tell us what shot. Right. Could you let us know what shots you would like? Because the camera crew, we have 3 cameras here, so they just need a bit more direction. 1 is on me, and 2 is pointing that way. Right, did you hear this thing about the cameras? You did? Yeah, news package 54. Sorry, the number 11 camera is on package 54. Is here, so we can do do we don't have a third mic. Do it now. Good. Bring it on. Yeah. 4th mic, yes. Sorry, yes. That's why I'm not an economist.
It's a bit like your credit so simply, the bond markets value prospects for the UK economy and set an interest rate that they demand in order to compensate themselves for their risk. The UK Chancellor has poor credit because we're not sure how she's going to make her fiscal targets work, then they might charge a higher interest rate. Now, the signs are so far is that they're trying to charge lower interest rates in these times, which does suggest that her efforts to appease the buyers and sellers on the bond markets have been reasonably successful. When we talk about the hear the Chancellor say, I suspect she'll say it's the audience today, she's going to make a really big thing to the sector of reducing schools. I think the Conservatives have called for to balance the book. So yes, in that sense, I do think she has some confidence. People look at public services quite often question why they're not working. For example, being in the NHS, there will be more cash in the NHS and more budget. However, I do think we will see some cuts. I don't know exactly what they will look like, but one of the key areas that's been discussed is welfare. The wants to bring down the cost of welfare, struggle to do it, because Labour is very on board with the plan. Those announced earlier in the year. But in terms of how you view the big picture of this budget, the Conservatives saying, look, one of the big problems is we just spend. The state's too big. We need to reduce the size of it. The Chancellor's rejected it. I think she's not going to have big spending cuts on public services. We want to focus instead on tax rises, because we give this there to again the revenue. But I think it's hard.
Well, this is there's so much about this budget and lots of things. Is a new property tax. It looks like a bill that was worth £2 billion, which are not which is a Labour strike. How will it affect Labour as a political strike? I think it's a question which Chancellor's going to answer. What this is about is reevaluating some of the rules and tax. Now that's they have been since 1991, and as everybody in this country knows, we have had inflation since then. And people are assuming that this national tax has been removed. Probably won't feel that it's very fair. It's only there when you're paying tax system, which is what is being trailed over. It sounds very complicated, doesn't it? And my understanding, but we don't know what is going on. My understanding is exactly, but we can't let it might be delayed until die. That sounds a lot like an inheritance tax myself. I think that's the thing about it. So if she does do this to me, she doesn't want to do tax. It's obvious to the reaction to Oh, absolutely. And also people are going to sell just below to make sure they can get a buyer. I think it would be not in that sense. What I would say though is lots of partners I've spoken to were actually in favour of the system. Because we think it is going to work much more than we were in the 90s. That's far proportionally self-owned and rental. So I think just doing it at the very top we don't know what's happening on stamp duty, but I would say all the rumours about stamp duty is incredibly damaging. We started hearing this.